everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I will be reviewing Evil Twin Imperial Biscotti Break Natale. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Wow, that is a ridiculously long name. But yeah, I've been looking forward to trying this beer for quite a while. I gotta give a big shout out to Average Joe, as he's known here on YouTube, for hooking me up with this beer. That's right, this was actually a part of our very first in-person beer trade, so this has almost a year's worth of age on it at time of recording. Just like regular Imperial Biscotti Break, this is an Imperial Porter, of course, and they are using sour cherries, so it's the exact same base beer as Imperial Biscotti Break, all the same ingredients and everything, but now they're throwing tart cherries in there. So yeah, definitely looking forward to checking this one out. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh, that's nice. Right up front, I'm definitely getting a lot of chocolate. Yeah, this bittersweet dark chocolate, definitely the sweeter milk chocolate. Definitely getting the coffee, but it's a little bit faded at this point, obviously, with, I think this has about 10 months of age on it. You know, the coffee's going to fade out. I'm definitely getting a little bit of a nutty aroma in there, too. Touch of vanilla sweetness, maybe a little bit of caramel malt sweetness. And I get a touch of the cherries, but it's really, really faint. Like, the cherries are definitely in there, but it's really more of a kind of a nuanced smell. They're not really, really strong and present at this point. Get a touch of roast, but yeah, this smells really sweet. It smells like a dessert beer, but it smells really good. Guys, let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh, wow. Damn, that's good. Up front, I'm getting a ton of chocolate. It's really rich and it's really smooth. It's that bittersweet dark chocolate mixing with this really kind of sweet, creamy milk chocolate. It almost has this fudgy type of quality to the chocolate, actually. About mid-palate, I'm getting a little bit more of the coffee. It's kind of like a lightly roasted espresso bean. Yeah, that's nice. Getting some roastiness from the malt. It's not overly roasted, but it's definitely about medium roast. It's got a nice little slight kind of bit of char in there. I'm definitely getting that vanilla too. It's this really nice vanilla sweetness that kind of comes in about mid-palate. Really lasts throughout the rest of the beer too. And the cherries, it's kind of funny because it's a pretty pleased with the cherry on top, and the cherry is kind of what I get near the back end. And it's like almost sitting right on top of everything else because I get the big kind of fudgy chocolate, the vanilla, I get those sweeter caramel malts in there. I'm definitely getting the roasted notes and that kind of coffee espresso note. And then right near the end, I'm getting a little bit of that tart cherry, and it really works out. Because, you know, personally, I'm not a huge cherry person. I mean, I like cherries, but I've had a lot of, beers that have cherry in them that just go way out of left field. It's either, medicinal tasting or it's just kind of screwed up, and they did a great job of adding those tart cherries in and not overwhelming the base beer, but adding just a little bit more to it overall, which I think is really cool because I was a little worried, and this is drinking deliciously. It's definitely got a full body. It's got a very creamy, rich, velvety, smooth type of mouthfeel. I mean, it drinks like a stout, not a porter whatsoever. It's got a nice level of carbonation because it's not flat, but it's not over the top too. It's just kind of this mid-level carbonation. It's really, really nice though. In terms of alcohol, I could smell just a touch, not boozy, but just a whiff of it. I couldn't taste any alcohol. I definitely get a warmth as it goes down, but for being, over 11%, it's not offensive. I think that the time is really, probably cooled down the alcohol too, but yeah, this drink's super smooth for being near 12%. This is a damn near dangerous drinking beer. Holy crap. Really well done. Perfect dessert beer. If you guys can find this one, I'd say go for it, especially if you enjoy regular Imperial Biscotti Break. In terms of rating for me, guys, I'm going with a 9.4 out of 10. Overall, for whatever reason, I do like the regular Imperial Biscotti Break just a little bit more. Now, I don't know if it's because I've had it fresher and that coffee note was bigger, or I don't know what the deal is, but I do like that one a little bit more. But overall, this is a great beer. It's got that big, chocolate fudgy notes. Definitely has those roasted notes, the caramel, the sweet vanilla, definitely that coffee and espresso. And then it just rounds it out with this little bit of tart cherry in there, which I really like. And again, it's more of a natural kind of cherry note. It's not medicinal. It's not over the top. Even if you don't like cherries, I think this is one well worth checking out, especially if you like the original. Joe, again, thank you so much, man. Alright, guys, that does for this beer review. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.